Welcome back to the channel, fellow adventurers. If you're new here, we do EDC gear and knife review videos. If you like that kind of content, subscribe to the channel. All right, folks. Today in front of us, we have a knife from Freetiger. Freetiger sent this along for us to review. Thank you, Freetiger. I appreciate that. And what we have here is a fixed blade knife by them. We've had some of their folders on the channel before, and they've been pretty good. So when they asked me to check this out, I said, absolutely. So what we have here is the Freetiger FX01-BR, BR standing for brown. So let's open the box and see what we got. Well, first thing, we've got your Freetiger microfiber cloth. We'll put that off to the side. And then we have the knife. So let's get the box out of the way. So let's take a look at this. First thing you see, you've got this nice pancake style Kydex sheath that comes with a textile lock, which is nice. My preferred method. Not everybody agrees with me. And then we have the knife itself. Look at that. That's just first reaction. That's attractive looking. The micarta's got this kind of cool pattern in it, in that brown micarta, which is really nice. They do offer this in a black micarta as well. Let's put that down there and take a look at it. Again, the sheath, nice. They do have a drainage hole right there, which is a nice touch. Really important, actually, and we'll get to that in a second. Many ways, because of the different hole configurations, to carry this. You can put scout straps on it. You can use the tech lock. You can use an ulti clip. Very versatile. Let's get that out of the way for a second. Now let's take a look at the knife itself. So the blade comes in at an 8CR14 MOV. I know some people will be like, well, it's not a premium steel. Listen, 8CR14 MOV is a super steel of yesteryear. It's a good steel. Is it a Magna Cut? No. Is it an S90V? No. But what will it do well? One, it holds a decent edge. Moderately holds a decent edge. It's corrosion resistant, which is really important for an outdoor knife, I feel. The other thing is, because it's not a super steel, it's easy to sharpen, which when you're out bushcrafting, camping, being able to sharpen it in the field and just touch it up very easy is really important. So that's what I think about the steel on that. Now let's take a look at the size of this. Let's get our handy dandy Naps ruler out and take a look at how big the blade is. So if we look at it, the blade comes in at just under 4 inches. It's like 3.9 inches, I would say. Nice size blade. And then let's take a look at the handle. So the handle, we'll start there on the tip, comes in at basically 4.5 inches. So that brings this to an overall length of basically 8.5 inches or so, or close to it. Very close to it. So it's a nice size. So let's put that in comparison to a couple of other knives. That is the Beef by Flytanium. The Beef is a big knife. It's bigger than the Beef. We'll put it up against the Benchmade Bug Out. Benchmade Bug Out is obviously smaller, but you can see how big this is. I mean, it's a nice size knife. Handle-wise, it's basically even with the Beef. So we'll get these out of the way. And now let's show it against some better comparisons. Let's go with some fixed blade knives. Right here we have the very popular Kaiser Buddy. That dwarfs the Buddy. This is going to be more of an outdoor camping knife and less of an EDC knife, where that's an EDC knife. But now let's compare it to another outdoor camping style knife, and that is the Mora Companion. So it comes in very close in size to the Mora Companion, but it's got an advantage of being full tang construction, where this is only a partial tang. So the tang on the Mora really only comes down to about there. So you don't have to worry about hard using that. Not at all. It's gonna be able to take it. It's gonna be able to do everything you want because of its size. It's got weight to it. This thing comes in at 6.35 ounces without the sheath. With the sheath, it comes in at 11.75 ounces. So it's got weight to it. You know, it's got a lot of weight to it. I really like the way the blade is finished. I like the shape. Some nice jimping on top. Take a look at that. Feels really good in the hand. They have this kind of finger choil there that locks your finger in. And then you have the jimping here. Now, I will say this jimping is not very effective. My finger kind of slips. What I might do is take a file and just rough up those edges a little bit so it grabs a bit better. The jimping's in the right place. It's just not grippy. You slide on that. Now, it might be too because this is new and it is kind of oil coated. So once we clean that up. Now, what I like is the tang sits proud over the scales. And you have a nice place for a lanyard back here. Even though they made those decorative, those look like T8s that'll take the scales off. And they did put jimping on the bottom. It's really feels really good in the hand. I will say that. I think this will make your cuts with the weight of it. I think it'll baton. You'll be able to bang on top of that because it's got a nice thick cutness, but a really thin grind up here. So really nice. It's got the weight. You'll be able to chop with it. You'll be able to use it in camp as a food knife. You'll be able to use it to do feather sticks. You can see it right there. It's got everything it needs for a great camp knife. Now let's see how sharp it is. Let me grab a piece of paper. We'll see how sharp it is out of the box. Ooh, that's nice. Oops. Look at that. No problem with that cut at all. Now we'll take out some good old paracord. Put it here. No problem cutting there. Let's see about cutting. Let's see about cuts on the table. No problem. This is going to cut. To quote Doug Micarta from Forged in Fire, it will cut. So that's really nice. And you've got the Freetiger logo right there. That's going to drive some people nuts but I don't think it's too bad. It's just in one spot. And then on the other side, you've just got the model, the FX01, with the steel type. So I don't think it's overly branded or overly billboarded. I think the pros on this is the price. These come in at less than $30. The build quality, really done well. Obviously, it's sharp out of the box. What I don't like about it is that jimping. It's in the right place, but it's just not effective. My finger just slides. It doesn't grab. Even if I press hard, it doesn't grab. So that could be a little bit of a detractor for it. I don't know. Looks-wise, I think it's fantastic. Feel-wise, I think it's fantastic. For some people, the steel type, the HCR 14 MOV is going to be, it's going to put some people off. It doesn't bother me. I'm not really a steel snob. I think it'll work well in the field. Let's see how it fits into the sheath. Ooh, locks in there. Zero movement. No play, no sound. Feels great when you snap it in there. Listen to that. You've got a positive lock there, which is just fantastic. So, now, fit and finish. I just noticed there's a little bit of flashing material right here where the rivet went in. Let's see. That'll come off really easy, though. It's just a little bit extra when they drilled that out. It'll be fine. Just a minor little imperfection, but nothing that I would ever keep me from using this, But really done well. Sheath, like I said, done well. You've got your standard Tech Lock kind of copy, but these work well. I like them a lot. So, feels really good. I don't know. Is this something you guys like? Tell me. Leave it down in the comments. Is this something you would use? I think the price point is fantastic. Freetiger makes some really good stuff, and I'm very happy that they sent this over. And I can't wait to actually get out in the field and try this out. But yeah, I think it's a really good value, very good value. So I will link it down in the description. If I have any discount codes, I don't know if I do, but if I do, I will link that as well. I'm not sure. I have to check. I have so many discount codes right now, I don't know which is which, and I apologize for that. All right, folks. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. And, as I always say, until we meet again, keep your blade sharp.